Okay, fellow YouTubers, this is Mr. Concealed Carry, Mr. CCW1215. This is my first YouTube video. Um, I've carried concealed now for over a year. I just thought on the anniversary of this that we should discuss the first year of concealed carry, uh, what made me want to carry a gun, what made me feel like I had to have one, uh, progression through different firearms to conceal carry, and how it's went, and what I think of it so far. And we'll get into it. The first thing we should talk about is why I decided I had to have a gun, or felt I needed a gun. And that happened about 3 years ago on Thanksgiving morning. Neighbor lady called me about 3 a.m., woke me up, said there's somebody beating on her door and there's a car in the driveway. She was scared, and what should she do? Well, I told her, call the police and keep your door locked. Don't let anybody in. And she did that. In a few more minutes, she called me again and said she could hear somebody running through the neighborhood yelling, "Help me." So I had my bedroom slippers and my house coat and my high-powered flashlight, and I step out on the deck and I look around the neighborhood and I can see nothing. So I went back in the house, locked the door. In a few minutes, the gentleman who was running through the neighborhood yelling, "Help me," came to my back door. Now this was Thanksgiving morning, about 3 a.m., heavy frost on the ground, very cold morning. And so I look around the house for something for self-defense, because I was a little scared. I'm like, I don't know who's running around the neighborhood, and I already know there's a car involved. Now we got somebody on foot running through the neighborhood. So I was a little iffy. I was a little scared. So the only thing I could come up in my little house here for self-defense was a dull-ass butcher knife. So I go to the door, open the door. There's this man standing there, no coat, no shoes, freezing absolutely to death, and asking me for help. And the whole thing reeked of home invasion. I already know there's a car. I got this Goomba running around with no shoes, freezing to death. I was really put off. I mean, I felt like there was somebody around the corner of the house waiting on me to open the door to help this guy. So I had a little conversation with him about why he's running around the neighborhood with no shoes and no coat, freezing to death. And he said that his car broke down the road. Well, where's your shoes? Well, they're in the car that's broke down the road. Now, anybody with common sense would have put their shoes on before they went running through the frosted grass. Didn't make any sense. Same excuse with the coat. It was in the car. So, well, I told him that the police were called and they're on their way, and he should probably go back to his car and wait. And then he made a couple smarty pants comments to me about me being a fine Christian gentleman, letting him sit outside and freeze. And at that point, anger got the best of me, and I pointed the dull-ass butcher knife at him and told him he needed to get stepping off my porch. And he did. Well, I never did find out from the police what was going on. They did come out, they took a report, and the last I saw the police, they were headed to look for this broken down car. Um, but that whole thing just set me off. Nothing in the house for protection. Um, it even took me a few minutes to come up with the dull knife. And I just told myself later that day that I was not going to the back door with a dull butcher knife again, and that I should probably have a firearm for self-protection. And I'm going to conclude this first part of the video with that's what got my mind going on perhaps I should have a firearm for self-defense for the home, which later progressed into me getting a concealed carry license to carry a firearm every day. And I have carried every day for over a year now. And we will probably do some more videos regarding concealed carry. And again, I've been carrying over a year now, and I've got some things to say about what I've learned about what firearms, types of carry, concealed carry, open carry, and I think I'll post a few more videos regarding that. And I want to thank you for your time. Have a beautiful day.